This has been driving me crazy about Phonak hearing aids since 2018. Hey guys, Cliff Olson, Doctor of Audiology and founder of Applied Hearing Solutions in Phoenix, Arizona, and in this video, I'm talking about a new iPhone feature that solves a problem that a lot of Phonak users have when talking on the phone. Back in 2018, Phonak released its very first made-for-any-phone hearing aid called Marvel. This hearing aid was revolutionary because not only could you connect it up with an iPhone, you could connect it with pretty much any wireless device out there, including Android phones, dumb phones, tablets, laptops, desktop computers, you name it, you could stream audio from it. This included music, podcasts, audiobooks, YouTube videos, and even phone calls directly into both of your ears. Prior to the Phonak Marvel hearing aid that used Bluetooth Classic, you had other hearing aid manufacturers out there that had made for iPhone technology that used Bluetooth Low Energy, but this limited you to only being able to stream audio from an iPhone or an iPad. Or if you wanted to stream audio from your smartphone into your Phonak hearing aids, you had to use an accessory called the Compilot that would pair up with your smart device, and then you had to wear a neck loop around your neck that used near-field magnetic induction to relay that audio signal into your hearing aid. Needless to say, having to wear an additional accessory to stream audio from your phone into your ears was a huge pain in the butt. Now, over the years, Phonak has continued to release new models of their hearing aids that allow for this made-for-any-phone streaming technology. This includes the Paradise line of devices, the Lumity, the Infinio line of devices, which also includes receiver and canal technology, as well as custom in-the-ear technology. However, there is one major issue with Phonak hearing aids when it comes to streaming audio on phone calls. But before I explain what that major issue is, if you could do me a huge favor and click the like button, it really helps out the channel. And if you are not yet subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, go ahead and do that as well. It's greatly appreciated. And let me know down in the comment section if you have Phonak hearing aids and what you think about the wireless connectivity. All right, so let's start with this. Phonak hearing aids are very similar to other hearing aids when it comes to talking on the phone. Essentially, when you're on a phone call, the voice of the person that you want to hear is being streamed directly into both of your ears. This significantly improves the sound quality of the person that you're listening to, almost to the point where you may not even think you have a hearing loss. However, the difference behind how Phonak does this audio streaming is that while you're streaming the audio into both of your Phonak hearing aids, it requires the microphones of your Phonak hearing aids to pick up your voice to send to the person on the other end of the line. This is instead of also being able to use the microphone on your smartphone. While this feature is nice if you want to be completely hands-free when you're talking on the phone, but there are several issues that arise with this. First, if you do not have a very powerful voice, it's very difficult for the microphones of your hearing aids that are either behind your ears or inside of your ears to pick up your voice. Second, if you're in a noisy environment, you're going to be able to hear and understand the person talking to you just fine because the audio is being streamed directly into your hearing aids. However, the only thing that they're going to hear is the background noise. Both of these issues create a situation where the person that you're talking to just isn't going to be able to hear and understand what you're saying. Now, you have several options that this happens to you, but none of them are really that good. You could take the hearing aid off of your ear, hold it in front of your mouth so they can hear you better. You could remove yourself from the noisy environment and go to a quiet environment, but then you're leaving the place that you wanted to be in the first place. Or you could switch your phone over to speakerphone, where now the microphone of the phone is picking up your voice that you can hold right in front of your mouth, but now you're broadcasting that audio for everyone else to hear, and you may still continue to struggle hearing that because you're no longer streaming the audio into your ears. However, when Apple released their new iOS 26 update back in 2025, they solved this problem for you. The way that Apple fixed this issue is that they now allow you to select the microphone input that you want to use, whether that's from the hearing aids or whether that's from your phone. When you first set up your hearing aids to work with your iPhone, it's going to default to where the microphones of the hearing aids pick up your voice during phone calls. However, when you're on a phone call, you can actively go in and switch this microphone input to allow you to talk into your phone so the person can hear you, and you can still stream audio into both of your ears at the exact same time. This is how it works. After you make an outbound call or accept an incoming call, you can swipe down from the top right corner of your phone to open up the control center. At the very top of the screen, you'll see phone controls, which you'll want to tap on. Once you do, you will see the audio input that will likely say either same as system or your Phonak hearing aid. When you tap on this audio input section, it will give you the option of switching the mic input. In this case, we want to tap on iPhone microphone. This will immediately switch this audio input back to the iPhone, which you will now see right here. After you do this, you will still be able to hear the person you're talking to directly through your hearing aids, and your iPhone microphone will now pick up your voice, eliminating any difficulty that the person you're talking to has understanding your voice. Now, if you already know that you want the microphone input of your iPhone to always default to picking up your voice, you can go ahead and set this up beforehand so you don't have to do it in the middle of a call every time. To make this happen, all you're going to want to do is open up your settings, scroll down to Sounds and Haptics. Once you tap on Sounds and Haptics, you'll see at the very top of the screen where it says Input, you want to go ahead and tap on that. And then you want to switch it from automatic over to iPhone microphone so it locks it into that input setting. And there you go. Now every phone call that you get when wearing your Phonak hearing aids using your iPhone is going to let you use the microphone of your iPhone so the person on the other end of the line can hear you better no matter how noisy of a situation you're in or how soft your voice is. Eventually, I expect Android phones to have a workaround for this at some point in the future, but as of right now, you can only do this directly with iPhones. Now, you are technically switching away from their hands-free capabilities of these Phonak hearing aids, so just make sure that you're not using your phone while you're driving in a state that doesn't allow that. Also remember that if you happen to set your phone down while you're talking to someone and you end up walking away from your phone, you're still going to be able to hear them if you're within about 30 to 60 feet of your phone, but they're no longer going to be able to hear you. Otherwise, enjoy being able to switch back and forth between the different input microphones either on your iPhone or on your Phonak hearing aids. But I want to hear from you. Do other people report having difficulty understanding what you're saying while you're streaming phone calls into your ears wearing your hearing aids? Let me know down in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.